Hello, thank you so much for being here. I hope you're doing great. Today we're having a pick a card reading to find out who is kind of stalking you on social media, who is watching you, who is thinking about you a lot, who is trying to get news about you, and all of that. So go ahead and choose a pile of cards or a stone. This is group number 1, this is group number 2, this is group number 3, and this is group number 4. For group number 1, we have amethyst. For group number 2, we have sodalite. For group number 3, we have rose quartz. And for group number 4, we have moonstone. Okay, so if you need a minute, pause the video and let's get started. Group number 1 or amethyst. Okay, group number 1 or the amethyst group. I see that someone who is stalking you on social media, someone who is watching you on social media, is someone that you have parted your ways with. It's someone that you maybe had some plan with, or it's just someone that wanted plans with you. If you did not have kind of a lot of interaction with this person in the past, although I think you did, this is someone who really thought things, happening with the two of you. But I also see that, I'm not saying that this person is bad or anything, but it's kind of a good thing that the connection kind of faded out or broke off at that moment that it did. I'm not saying that if if you would want this might happen, something might happen in the future, because we have here endings and beginnings, but we will talk about this card more. I kind of feel like this was for the better for you. This has a meaning for you, kind of letting go of that person, letting go of that energy, letting go of that connection. And if you don't know for sure who this person is, or, maybe you don't give this person such a huge meaning in your life, I feel like it's still good that you don't have this interaction. Either way, if you had a lot of connection with this person, if you had a relationship with this person, or you just know this person or do not know him or her at all, I feel like it's all the best that this person is not, in your life at this particular moment, because you have a journey on your own to go to, and you have a lot of victories coming to you. You have a lot of things coming to you, that you have to figure out, in regards of where do you want to go in the future, in your life, who you want to be, even for some. So this person actually might be like, this might sound super horrible to say, but this is what I'm hearing in my mind, that weight. It's like this person would always prevent you from evolution, in a way, from evolving, from going after what you want. And this is why, because I feel like they are very insecure, they have anxiety, they maybe have tendencies for depression, they have a lot of bad dreams, they also dream about you a lot, they feel insecure about having things in their life and losing them. They also have constant battle between their heart and their mind. It's like their heart don't see what the mind says, and the mind completely ignores what their heart is telling you. So they have this inner conflict almost constantly, always, whatever the situation is, and they have to figure this thing out before they step into any kind of relationship. And for them, I really feel this is not just friendship. They have feelings, they want something more with you, they want to build some sort of future with you, but this is not the time, not for them, and not especially for you. I'm getting more male energy coming from this, so it could be a woman if you a man watching, but we have two kings here, so I'm pretty sure this is a man, or just someone with like a lot of masculine energy. Okay. You know, it this is why I said that this person could be a dead weight to you, because they can be very draining. You have a lot of healing energy within you. You have a lot of power within you. You have a lot of vitality and hope within you, although you might not always feel yourself like it, but this person sees that in you. I'm not saying this is narcissist or anything, but a person with a depressive like tendencies, who is a little bit more negative in her nature, in his or her nature, they can become quite intense. They can become quite intense. And you having all of those healing energies, they want that healing from you. They feel like you could heal their life, that you could change their life, that you could transform their life. They could, let go of the past and embrace all of the light there is in the world, because you experience the world in a way that they cannot. But neither you can give that to them just because they lack that. It's not good for you especially, but it's also not good for them, because they have to figure all of that out by themselves so they could become stronger, and then in the future they could offer a strong connection to someone else that is not codependent. But that is for them to figure that out in the future. Also, we have here the card truth to be told. So, and especially because of this constant conflict within them, I feel like even they sometimes don't know who they are. But I also feel like if you know who this person is, especially if this is not someone who just fell in love with you over the social media, this is a person that you did not know everything about, that wear masks a lot, and there was sorry, there were some secrets involved. And if you would interact with this person, or you continue this connection in the long run, I feel like a lot of truths would come out, and some of them, I'm sorry to say, I will not feel like you would like, because this person sometimes wears mask. He's wise, and I'm telling he because I feel more, again, masculine energy. He is wise, and he knows how to twist words when he needs to. Yeah, he sees you as wonderfully beautiful, also wise. Butterfly here, change here, transformation. Who could bring transformation? Who could bring victory to his life, power to his life? Be this fresh air, in his life. But having this endings and beginnings card here, I feel like this person is here for you to show, especially if you know who this is, that some things need to end, and so you learn something, you move on, right? Six of Swords, you move on towards something much better, not necessarily much calmer, at first, and you learn something else, you experience something else, and finally you find yourself in that destination that it was always meant for you. But if you would not experience something like this, you would not be able to reach that destination. And also having here this Kali card blue and Six of Swords blue, throat chakra kind of pops out to me. Maybe there are some things left unsaid from your side, so if you really need to do it, if you feel like you could engage more than you would like, maybe just say it out loud in the night, or just out loud when you are alone, and let it go, let those words into the universe, and the message will be received, energetically, and you will feel, kind of unburdened from this connection. You will find closure if you are still looking for one. I'm not saying this person is a bad person. He just needs to figure things out, because for you this could be too much of a draining energy, and it's not healthy. Okay, we also have these two beautiful cards. If you want to block this energy, if you want to block this connection completely, you have to be more in touch with your heart, because your heart tells exactly how you should handle this situation. Also, we have another butterfly here, we have mountains here, we have moon. So more strength to your mind, more strength to your feelings, looking forward and not looking back, looking, what horizon has to offer. The sun, we have sun here and we have moon here, so combining all of those contradicting elements within yourself and making a decision to move forward, to transform your life, into something much more better. Also with this card, I feel like a lot of support from, let's just say, angelic realm or spirit realm coming through you, towards you a lot. We see feathers here, so you are supported, you are guided. You just have to connect with your heart more to actually listen to that listen to those messages, to understand them and to choose the right path for you, so it could lead you towards the person that is actually meant for you. Because for some of you, I feel like you still think this is the person that is meant for you romantically, and I'm not saying anything, this is your choice. For some of you might be, but for most of you this is not. And if you connect with your heart more, you will know that. Okay, group number 1, I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Okay, group number 2, or the sodalite. So someone who is missing you, someone who is stalking your social media, for group number 2, or the satellite group, is someone who feels like you abandoned them. And this is a person who has a very huge heart, someone who wants all the good things for you, who really is happy for your happiness, for your success, for your achievements, who is proud of you, who wants, again, all the good things in life for you. But there is a certain sadness I see with the 5 of Earth and reconciliation card that this person has in regards of this connection, because maybe the connection faded a little bit. Maybe you lost touch because of the busy life, or you find someone else to interact with more. That happens. That is quite normal, in this life, when it's everything goes so fast. But this person, just because you meant so much and you still mean so much for them, they miss you and they want this reconciliation, and they want this reconciliation with you that would be kind of initiated by you, because we also have an anticipation card here. They want you to show that you care, that you love them, that you want to connect with them, because maybe it's he or she, who always tries to connect with you, who always tries to engage them, conversation. Who is this person? I actually feel like it could be a man or woman, but this is definitely someone who is from your soul family. It could even be in this lifetime your mother. So if you lost connection with your mother, this could be it. But overall, this is from your soul family. This is someone you already known in your past lifetime, and I'm pretty sure you will know this person in your next lifetime. This is the connection that will last through the lifetimes. And I don't see this as being romantic, but it could be for some of you. This is more like this deep connection that friendship likes, unconditional friendship, unconditional support, unconditional care. It's like loving as a mother loves child, supporting without any hidden agendas, supporting without any hidden, selfish needs or there is no selfish ways, in this connection. This is very pure. And also, okay, I have to tell you that this person sometimes might be a little bit blunt and might come across as, someone who kind of messes things around, and I don't know how to say exactly. It's like you tell them something and they kind of burst, and they tell you this and that and that and that, it's like a little bit chaos comes from them. But this is not because they are bad, or this is not because they want something bad to happen. This is just their character and their emotions that they are actually trying to kind of take hold on them. This person could be a Gemini or have Gemini moon, could have water in their chart, but either way they are quite emotional and have kind of deep waters running within them. For some reason, also, despite the strength of this connection and the strength of the love you feel for each other, friendship love, mother daughter, mother son love, whatever it is, romantic love, I feel like for some reason this connection will be tested once more. And that test could be that it will not be handled well. I'm sorry to say that, because we have here fork in the road. So it speaks about you having to make a decision in regards to this connection, you having to make a choice, maybe to continue this connection, have it in your life or not. Honestly, I don't see how it will go. I don't see how it will end. But either way, this is the person, despite, what is on the surface, despite what is, how it looks on the paper, this is someone who wishes you well, who wants to bring out of you all of those best qualities that you have. They want to kind of awaken inner goddess, inner god within you. They want to awaken your authenticity, so you would be original, unique, and not afraid to go after what you want, because they think that you are very creative, they think that you are very beautiful, they think that you are very also sweet and could achieve a lot, that you could shine like a sun, that you could lead people, even teach people. But they also think that sometimes you are afraid to take a leap of faith, that you are afraid to take that next step, and you not trust yourself enough, and they just would want you to see yourself the way they see you, because they see you as absolutely wonderful. And this is why they want that reconciliation, they want that rekindling, they want this connection happening again, having those deep conversation once again, having that, time when you share your philosophies and you share your dreams together, doing things together, going on adventures together. Maybe this is a friendship, maybe this is someone you grow up with. This is beautiful connection. It just needs to more love put into it once again. Okay. If you would like to kind of avoid this connection for some reason, if you want to block this connection and kind of remove it out of your life, you need to be balanced, and you have to have a lot of harmony and peace around you, because if you won't have a lot of harmony and peace in your life when you try to kind of avoid and remove this person, it will be very, very hard for you to do it. You will also need to be kind of guided by your mind and your head, because I don't think and I don't feel like your soul and your heart will accept this choice of yours. So you will need to trust your mind and let your mind to lead this situation. But also you will have to have your mind in a very strong and strict position, so you could make that decision, because your soul remembers this person, your heart remembers this person. So they won't make it easier for you to do it. And your mind, you can make your mind think and want what you want. So your mind will be your tool if you want to avoid this connection in the future. But overall, you have to be very balanced and very peaceful about it, about your decision. Right, we have decision here. Okay, group number 2, we're the satellite. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Group number 3, or the rose quartz. Okay, group number 3, or rose quartz. Of course, with the rose quartz, we always get some sort of love message, so this is not an exception. And here we have someone who stalks you, who thinks about you, who watches you, who wants to gather news about you, someone who loves you a lot. This is a romantic situation. This is someone who thinks about having union with you, someone who loves you, someone who wants to start maybe even family with you, or at least take a next step with you. It could be someone, for some of you, this is someone that you just started to communicating with, maybe over social media, or you just met and they are now checking social media, your social media, and this could kind of transfer to something huge, like in a year or two having a wedding. For others, this is someone who actually left your life, walked away from you. This is 8 of Cups, because this person or you find, or overall this connection, you or him or her find it yourself kind of at a crossroad in this connection, and you wanted to work out on your on yourself, or that person wanted to worked on themselves. And the dynamics of the connection and the dynamics of the both of you weren't at the best at that moment when this connection ended. And then there was actually a lot of karmic stuff involved. We have Justice here, and also you might be dealing with Libra, but mostly I feel like this card represents justice not being done, things being received kind of bad, and overall again karmic stuff happening, and you needing to work out on those things, and them needing and wanting to work out on their things and their karma. And yeah, I feel like that wasn't the time for this connection to happen, but this person absolutely wants a rebirth. They want a union. They want to, have you in your life, rise from the past and accept, and they feel kind of change in energy. They feel like something is changing, something is shifting. Maybe it's very fresh. Maybe you broke up over Mercury retrograde, right? And or some other planet going retrograde, and they are realizing that now everything is changing and things going into their normal state, and they want to fix it what they maybe broke. They see you as someone very beautiful. Actually, for all of the groups, I saw that this person that watches you see you as very beautiful, elegant, patient, pure, innocent, cheerful. They also, for this group, I see that this person who is watching you on social media feels like you are the little kind of little pleasure, blissful pleasure, like maybe they are very tired from work or they have second at work, and they kind of go onto your social media account, and it just kind of relaxes them. They feel connected to you. They feel like going into completely different world and having completely different life at that particular second. I feel like for this person feels like there were a lot of things that did not work out, in your connection, or if this is someone new, they have a lot of fear that things might not work out, but it's because of them, because they overall sometimes have bad luck, and are actually, I feel like they do not have a bad luck. It's just them thinking that they have a bad luck because they have a lot of big dreams, and those dreams not yet come to true. They have great intuition. They want all the stable things. This is someone who is very stable, someone family oriented. This is Four of Wands. This is someone who always looks nice or tries to look nice. Maybe they smell also very nice. This is someone also who is very intelligent and sometimes uses intelligence more than their intuition, but their intuition is actually, I feel like, even stronger than their mind. Sometimes they have a hard time finding happiness and finding appreciation, but I feel like this is because they need love in their life. This is the kind of person who probably radiates from their heart chakra, and if their heart is happy, if their heart is loved and loving someone, everything in their life will fall into place. So having a union, having love in their life would help them a lot on many different levels, although they not seek that, because they not seek you because of that reason. They don't even understand that, I think. Okay, yeah, we're having undying love. The love you shared is eternal regardless of situation. So this is beautiful. This is like once in a lifetime thing, and even if the connection would not work out, in the future, the love would never fade because it's so strong. This person loves you a lot, or will love you a lot if you just met. And we have also here Treasure Island. So for you also, this person will be, or is already, like finding a treasure, going out in the sea, in the ocean, where it's so deep and so wide, and feeling lost, and then finding this golden island and finding love there. in the world where everyone feels so lost and everyone feels so lonely, you find someone and something, right, that feels so wonderful, and you have to treasure it. You have to care for it if you feel like this is for you. Okay, what else am I seeing here? Yeah, I feel like for this, at this moment, at this second, maybe that you are watching, maybe you don't have this interaction with them, coming from social media, but I feel like this might change, and it should change because there are shifts, happening, new chapters opening up, karmic ties are being, solved, severed, and yeah, things are changing. Rebirth is happening. Phoenix is rising from the ashes. But a lot depends on this person, I have to tell you that. Whereas in, I think that was the first group, or the second, we saw that it more depends on the person who is listening to this, right? Here, I feel like more depends on this person. If this person for some reason blocks himself or herself from this connection and this situation, there won't be much that you can do, at least for a while. Okay. For some reason, it's very interesting to see, but for some reason, I feel like if you would want to walk away from this connection, if you would want to block it, it won't be hard for you to do it for some reason. It's very interesting because I did not felt something like negative, because the moon card does not seem for me here as a deception card. It seems more like intuition. But overall, it won't be hard for you to kind of ignore this connection and let it go. It could be because you are actually afraid of something so deep and something so meaningful, so you would kind of put on the mask and try to almost like ignore what the heart says and more listen to your heart, more listen to your mind. But yeah, I don't know, I just see if you would want to walk away from this, for some reason it wouldn't be hard for you. Maybe it's because you know that you still will be okay either way, because good things will happen for you either way, and new love even will come in either way. And you are right. You are right. Because I feel like you are actually very good at manifesting, and you should practice that more. Okay, group number 3, Oro scores. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye. Group number 4, or the Moonstone. Okay, group number 4, or Moonstone. So, someone who is watching you on social media, or someone who is just trying to gather all of the news that they can about you, is someone who is either waiting something from you or actually is trying to make some progress with you. And for some of you, it could be a work situation. Maybe you applied for a new job, and your future boss or your future co-workers trying to get the news about you, information about you, trying to see, what kind of person you are, based on your social media, based on your social media life and all of those platforms. For others, I feel like this could be this could be your persons, your significant others, your boyfriends, wives, whatever status of your relationship are, an ex, not your ex, your loved one's ex. And he or she is trying to gather information about you. It's like to see what kind of person you are and why, that person is with you and not with them. And don't get alarmed because your person has nothing to do with this. It's just them. But overall, despite whoever this person is, either it's your loved one's ex or even a friend who is kind of more like a frenemy, very weird vibes from this one, or future boss or future co-worker, or even a boss that actually you walked away from. You quit your job and maybe you got invitation to join team again, so that could be it also. Either way, this person actually, for some reason, they trying to test your integrity to see how much integrity you have. They searching all of those little things, looking at all of those things on your social media platforms, like quotes, what photos you post, everything. It's like every little detail counts for them, what they see, and they try to find out about your integrity. They trying to find out about your flexibility. For some of you, I don't know how, but they actually want to test your integrity. And I'm hearing a lot the word test. So I don't know how they can do it, how they can test you on social media. Maybe for some of you, this is your loved one having secret account and trying to pull off something, because we have here 8 of Wands. So just be careful, because I hear the word test a lot. Okay. Water, air, invitation to go somewhere. Just be careful, okay? This person, whoever it is, it could be one of those situations, one of that people that I mentioned. It actually thinks, getting know you through social media account. They actually think that you are very determined, that you are very graceful, very sweet, very affectionate, but they also think that you kind of dangerous in a way, that maybe very alluring, especially if we are talking about this from your loved one's ex perspective. They maybe think that you're very alluring and very seductive. Maybe you have, I don't know, maybe a little bit provocative side, of you. For most of you, this is the woman, Queen of Cups, and she seems a little bit angry, or at least annoyed and unsatisfied. This person feels hurt. They feels betrayed even. I'm not saying by you, but overall, this is their energy. And they want to move forward, or they want to communicate with you, and they will. If this is your co-worker, or future boss, this is someone who can actually put you on the path towards your passion, who can help you to discover new passions even. Also, even if this is, someone who, if this is your loved one's ex even, it could remind you almost like how much do you love that person. In a way, if she tries to, or he can connect with you, because I don't even see that they are trying to connect with your person for some reason. But overall, the situation can help you to remember of your passion, how passionate you are, what you value in life, and all of that. Also, be aware of signs and like synchronicities happening for some reason in regards of the situation, especially if we're talking about work and creative projects. You could be in creative field and waiting for a very long time for an opportunity, so you will have to show off a lot of talents. Okay, with these cards, I feel like it's not that for some of you, of course, you have to kind of block this connection, block this situation, and kind of have this protective energy around you, protective shield, so no one could steal your energy, could somehow impact you and all of that. If you have strong heart, if you have like crystals, black tourmaline or something like that, you set. For others, I feel like this is the message, like, don't be afraid. I don't know where this is coming from, to be completely honest, but this is what I heard and what I needed to tell you. Don't be afraid. So I guess this is related to your job, possible job situation, or coming back to a job if you are invited again. Be more in tune with nature, be more in tune with moon phases. See how moon affects your emotions and your decisions and people. And according to moon phases and change of the moon phases, what people gravitate towards you. Notice that, because that might give you some insights and understanding of why something's happening. Okay? Okay. She will be hard to deal with overall if this is a future boss, if this is a future co-worker, if this is someone coming from your loved one's past, frenemy. She will not be easy. She can be manipulative. She's quite intuitive. She knows how to trick. She sometimes can play victim. So just be aware of all of that. Okay, group number 4, or the moonstone. I hope this was helpful. And yeah, if you have some questions, all of the groups, let me know in the comments below. And I hope everything is well, and I will see you next time. Bye.